What is up, people? Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another watch along here on the Cup Chasers. That's right. The Arsenal travel to the San Siro for a big Champions League night versus Inter Milan. Of course, it's a big one for them, not so much for us, but we are here, people. We are going to take it in. We're going to definitely make sure we catch the game. I wanted to see some different things in the lineup, but of course, we'll get into that. And we want to go ahead and celebrate. Let's get the likes up for another Man City loss up in Norway, 3-1. Santa Claus and the boys absolutely wrecking shop. Rodri getting sent off in the span of 5 minutes. You love to see it. So let's smash up the like button for that. Let's go ahead and hype it up if you got any of those left, of course. And I want to know what you're thinking in the comments section down below. Did Arteta go too strong? Did he not go strong enough? Do you think we should really go for this one? Because I really don't. So let me know what you're thinking in the comments section down below. I want to dive right into these starting lineups right here. So we got Mascara coming in instead of Gabriel. I'm cool with that. I like that. Eze starts. Perfect. I like that. This is definitely what I expected. Definitely what we wanted to see. Definitely would have liked maybe Norgard in for Zubamendi. You know, he definitely needs a rest as well. So I would have preferred maybe to see a different, different option there. Nwaneri, it is his last game. Perhaps he could get in there. Happy that Ben White is not playing again. We don't need him playing 4 or 5 games right after he's come back. And it looks like I guess we had to go with somebody. It's good to see that Christian Mascara is back. I guess we had to go with someone in Gabriel or Saliba in the center back, and I guess that's all right. But yeah, all in all, I think it's like a half of a rotated lineup, so it's like maybe 3 or 4 guys who don't normally start. I really need to see Eze control the game if we're gonna go for this, which it looks like we might do here. I definitely didn't want to see Bukayo Saka. I'll tell you that. I wanted to see him start on the bench. I think Madueke should have started this game. Honestly, I've definitely come out and said that I think we should have played the team we played versus Portsmouth, as rotated as we possibly could go. But, that's not Arteta's style, of course. And so that's not what we got. And so this is kind of, you might say you could expect this from Mikel Arteta with this particular lineup. It's, half strong, I guess. He's got an eye on the fact that we got a big game versus Man U at the weekend, of course. But also, like in the press conference, he said he really wants to win this one. He's going to go for it. He did not enjoy losing at the last second in last season's game, which I absolutely understand. Of course, I didn't enjoy that one either. But in the context of what's going on in this season, I don't think we necessarily need to come here and smash them. Inter are very, very good, especially in this stadium. And I think they're going to come for it. They need the points a little bit more than we do, of course. It's not like it's a dire, desperate situation for them, but we did just see Manchester City lose, meaning they probably are going to have a really tough, they're going to have to win their last game, maybe, to make sure they get top 8 and don't have to play those extra 2 games. And I'm sure that Inter are going to be on the same page, wanting the same thing. So they're going to bring it today. If we look across to their lineup, it's very strong. Thuram and Martinez out top are going to be very good. Zielinski and Barella in the center are definitely going to be strong. Sucic is a bit more of an unknown quantity to me, but but the other 2 I've seen play a few times this season, been fantastic. DeMarco gets up and down that ring that left wing really, really well. So we're going to have an eye on that. It's good to see Timber back on the right hand side. I think he's better over there. So I think he'll have his hands full with that today. And then, of course, Bastoni, Akanji, and Acerbi in the back with Summer behind them. They're very, very, very good defensively. Very strong back three in the middle for Christian Kivu, of course. So I definitely think they're going to go for this one. I think it could be a tough match. But what is first and foremost, number one, absolutely must have it. We need health. At the end of this game, I need health. Just be healthy. Just make it through the game. And everyone's good to go for Saturday. That's all I want to see. Absolutely all I want to see. Absolutely all I want to see for this one because, like I said, we don't necessarily need the points. So, still loving Man City and Roger gets himself sent off. That was crazy. I only got to watch a little bit before I got home. I only got to watch the after halftime, and it was looked like more of the same. I think I missed the first yellow from Rodri and then saw the second one. So I'm definitely looking forward to the game. Of course, Champions League, always something to look forward to. A lot of prestige. And I think that's probably one of the reasons that Arteta is, he's like, we're not going to just give in. We're not just going to, field a complete C team, kids, guys that have never seen debutantes. We're not going to completely do that, where we're playing in the sixth game of the season, of the old school back in the day where Arsene Wenger would just play absolute kids after we'd already qualified when this whole winning, being first didn't matter, first and second didn't matter for getting the advantage going all the way into the home advantage, I should say, in the second leg in those knockout rounds. I do want to come over here and take a quick gander at the Premier League table. Excuse me, Champions League table. Now that ESPN never does. ESPN never does the updated live tables. Let's switch over and see if BBC's got it better. Because I want to see how this affects Man City's position. They are still in fourth place, actually. So, Liverpool, Atletico, Real, Atalanta, all could leapfrog them. Dortmund are playing Spurs, so I expect Dortmund to smash them. I mean, even Newcastle and Chelsea and Sporting could tie them up now that they've lost. So yeah, that was a dire loss for Man City. Absolutely was dire for Man City. Yeah, the blueprint to beat City is there. Now that we've seen it a number of times back to back to back, you could see like that high line is just blowing my mind because Leeds got in a bunch of times. Brighton got in a bunch of times. Hell, Exeter got in a bunch of maybe three times, two or three times in that game, even though they got smashed. Um, you know, and so obviously Bruno Fernandez and the gang were in behind the high line a whole bunch of times. And even when you put Nico Riley in today, like that was all there was. Even before Rodri's red card, that was all there was. That was all there was. And it was great. Great to see. Great to see. Great to see it. Absolutely is. About 5 minutes till kickoff here. Make sure you're hitting the likes. Of course, people, thanks for being here. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. So grateful. So grateful. Boom, Kieran, what's up? What's up? Doesn't even matter if y'all lose. You've made it through already. Statistically, we've made it through to the knockouts, yes. But there is the idea that if we finish top two, we get home advantage all the way to the second leg. In all second legs, all the way to the final, if we win and finish in top two in the league. So, and there's also in the presser, Mikel Arteta was talking about he wants to beat Inter because of last season. So, we've definitely made it through as far as qualifying for the knockouts, but I think he wants another win to make sure top 8, make sure we finish first or second. So that's why, of course, he hasn't gone too, rotated, too much of a rotated squad. Go ahead and get these guys in the ear. I'm not a huge fan of the Paramount team in the studio, but it's funny to see the king, Mr. Henri himself, in there suffering. Oh man. Next to Carragher and Micah Richards. You know. Henri's saying that he wishes that we could see us versus Inter with our best sides, with the circumstances meaning we both have to win. That is a very real possibility. It's a very real possibility moving forward. We know for a fact these boys are going to be in the knockout rounds. I'll be shocked if they do not make it through into the round of 16. Even if they don't finish top 8, there's no way that they don't win their playoff. Inter have been in the final 2 of the last 3 seasons, right? So they're always going to be a tough team to knock out of the Champions League, for sure. I love it. I love it. I love the anthem. Yeah. This is an iconic stadium. Huge Champions League night. Normally, the circumstances aren't necessarily what everyone wants or expects, especially Owari there. He was talking about it. But, it's still a Champions League game. People are still going to want to show up, still going to want to work hard, still going to want to win the game. Chance for Gabby Jesus from the start. Chance for my man Jack from the start. But, yeah, Eze. I need Eze to have a big game. I need Eze to have a big game. This is his moment. Definitely his moment. I think if anybody, is going to put in a shift and, it'd be a big thing for us going forward, it has to be the man, the number 10. The number 10. I mean, as we well know, isn't Christian Kivu the guy who wore the headgear while he was playing after a while? Kind of like Petr Cech. I think he might have been. But yeah, as we know, we beat Paris last season in the league phase. And it mattered not one jot, not one little wee bit. Hmm. They got a good bench too. Inter got a good bench too. Esposito, Mkhitaryan is still around. Yo, Mickey, my man. I do love to see Saka with the armband in the Champions League. If Martin's not in there, of course. I think Odegaard definitely needed a rest. Definitely needed a rest. Well, very interested to see. Football gods, keep us healthy. That's all I need. Please just keep us healthy. That's all I need. Oh my God, he's just butchered Eze's name. Very interesting. I don't want to see Declan Rice at all. I need to see Madueke and Nwaneri and Norgard. Like, I need health. That's all that matters. All right, Jesus. Gabby Jesus does come alive in the Champions League. So, yeah, we're definitely looking forward to this one. And we're off, people. The ball is rolling. Champions League, baby. Inter versus Arsenal. Here we go. Ball forward from Marino. Jackson in the box immediately. Over his shoulder. Here's Jesus in the box. Lewis Skelly. Marino. Ay, ay, ay. Right out the rip. Right out the rip. We've already got 2 shots in. Well, there you go. Looks like I mean, that was more of just we won the first ball and the second ball. How high are we going to press here is what I'm interested to see. Definitely activated early, putting them under. Calls the goalkeeper to hit it. Win the second one. You got to win the second one. Here it is, top of the box. Zubi's won it. Here's Saka. Barella can't get out. Here's Timber. Oh, that's a great tackle from Bastoni, yeah. DeMarco up for Lautaro in space. Oh, it's off his heel. We are very happy for that. And now we got Timber in space. Oh, it's not good enough for Eze. But Sommer will give it right back to Marino. Here's Saka. Was he offsides? It's a cross for Jesus. Saka might have been offsides, but we're all over him in the first 2 minutes here. Very interesting. Definitely going for the high press. Jesus activated here. Here comes the ball out. Thuram for Lautaro. Here's Barella. And now DeMarco. Inter's first chance to roll forward here. I'm not sure that Inter were ready. I wasn't ready for us to come out that hot. I'm not sure Inter were ready for us to come out that hot either. Yep, yep. Inter just enjoying some possession. That's what they like to do. Get on the ball, of course. 10 games in a month. That's a lot of games. One ball over the top. Mosquera steps. That's a good step. But it's right back, and they have it with Akanji. Enrique on the side. He's giving it right to Lewis Kelly. Well done. Can you keep it? Can you keep the ball? That's fine. Zubi giving him options. Mosquera. Inter also pressing high. That's good work. Trossard. They force him back. They force him back. What's he going to do? Keep the ball, dude. That's well done out here for Jurian Timber. Saka, DeMarco with Zelensky coming over. Timber's going to overlap. He lets him go. Saka comes in. It loops. Falls right for Sommer. But Arsenal absolutely going for it here at the beginning of the game. Arteta's probably like, hey, man. Arteta, I guess he really, really wants it. Really, really wants it. So he's got them really going for it right out the rip here. But hey, that is how you win Champions League games. That's 100% how you win Champions League games. I just have a weird feeling about it. You know, I just obviously want to see my team win and do well. But we also got a big game on the weekend. A very important big game on the weekend. Here's Saka up against DeMarco. That's a ball from Jesus. He's got it. Cuts to the byline. And we'll win a corner. We'll win a corner. All right. Good start from the Arsenal. Very good start from the Arsenal. Very good start from the boys. Leverkusen is losing. Loosen. What? Rutro. To who? Saka taking forever here. I had plenty of time to look up the scores while he's waiting to take this corner kick here. Comes across. Hey, we don't get anyone over the front post, man, and that is going to be a foul. Scores. Real Madrid with a tricky little fixture. Ooh, okay, I see. Leverkusen in Greece. You know, I'm not going to say anything about Olympiacos because it's not a happy hunting ground for me. Not a happy hunting ground for me. I'm not going to say much about Olympiacos. I really hate them a whole lot. So, oh, Jesus looking to rush the keeper here. Lautaro's giving it away though. Bit of a scrum in there. All the way back for Raya. Saliba now. Keep it. Keep it. That's well done. That's a foul, referee. That's well done. We'll take that. As soon as I said something, Madrid with a tricky fixture versus Monaco today, have they really scored? There you go. There you go. As soon as I said something. It was me all along. It was me all along because I said something. Of course, that's what allowed Madrid to get in behind. Arsenal looking to control things, but then again, Inter are just as happy without the ball as they are with it. So it's not necessarily. Oh, really? Really? He's gone down holding his face? Is that what we're doing? You're going to do that 7 minutes into the game? Really, bro? Really, bro? Oh my God, man. We got to stop letting people go down. We got to stop giving fouls for this crap. Like, Jesus has probably already done it once in this game, but like, I know Arsenal do it too. All of them do it, but we got to stop. Anytime the wind blows up your eyebrow, falling down. Like, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It's on a level that it shouldn't be. We'll just put it that way. The rules of the game need some review at end of season. We'll just say that. We'll just say that. Akanji, grateful he's not at Man City anymore to throw it in. Little flick on. You got to win it. That's well done from Mascara on Thuram as they steps in. See, I don't think that's a foul on Eze. I think that's a foul against Eze, actually. Zelensky's got every right to go for it. And Eze jumps in on him. I think that we're lucky there. I think we're lucky to get that. That's a very interesting call there, referee. Come on, Eze. What do you got? It's a good ball across for Timber into the space. Here's Saka again. DeMarco stands him up. What do you got? Keep it. Here's Saliba. Timber out wide, and we recycle. Saliba going on a madness into the corner. Plays it back for Saka. What are they yelling at the stadium right now? Go on, Eze. That's a good touch. That's a good work. It's intricate. I think he's off. Is he offside? He's not. Jesus. Or is it Timber? Jesus, what a finish. All right, I thought it was too intricate. I thought it was too many passes. Screaming, someone shoot. And then it's a little dink in, and Gabriel Jesus with a flying side Liu Kang Mortal Kombat kick. Let's look at this again. Eze with a good touch in. Here's a pass. Good touch from Jesus, Marino, Lewis Skelly, and then a. So it's a scuffed shot from Timber. He's absolutely mishit it, and Jesus pounces. We will take that all day long. And the Arsenal take a 1-0 lead in the San Siro. Gabriel Jesus always popping up in the Champions League. And the Arsenal are up 1-0. Nice. Nice work, people. Nice work, gents. And the ball is rolling. Again, Jack will recover. But we've given it right back to Zelensky, and now with Akanji. Hey. All righty. You love to see it. You love to see it. The intensity's there. The intensity's there. This is how you want to play. This is what we want to see in the league. This kind of intensity. You love it. It's a flat one from Raya. We'll win the second ball. Zubi for Saka. All kinds of space all day long for Timber out there on the right in behind DeMarco. We've been trying to pinpoint that so far. Thanks for being here, everybody. Go ahead and smash the likes on your way in. Subscribe if you're new. Certainly helps the channel. I appreciate it. And let me know what you're thinking down below in the comments. Is Arsenal going to hold this one out? Are Inter going to come out with a lot more pressure? It's so early in this one. Let me know your thoughts. Eze's looked good without necessarily doing a whole lot. It's pretty good. Here's a Kanji easily down for Summer. Now the press isn't necessarily as high, but maybe only back by 10 yards. Oh, wow. Saliba retreating. We got to win the second ball. We did not. And they've worked it over here to Akanji. Arsenal doing well to be in the passing lanes, keeping in front of the likes of Zelensky, Barella. But Lautaro's come all the way back. Saliba following him deep into the middle. Trossard will step to Enrique. This is fine here. This is more than fine keeping them here. Forcing them back. It's well done. It's a good touch from Lautaro. I like Lautaro Martinez a lot. I like him a lot. I think he's a fantastic player. Jesus just jumps into him. He's offsides anyway, but he just jumps into a Cherby. It's not even going for the ball there. Well done. Well done. That's a great run from Tunaram. Up against Mosquera. Runs past him. Lautaro on the stretch. Does not get there. Thankfully, Raya. Is that a new haircut from Raya? Raya able to collect there. Maybe that's why he looked a little bit weird. Anyway, it's here for Timber. Keep it in. Yep. DeMarco racing. Zubamendi. Sommer very comfortable with it. I like Sommer. He's a good keeper. Definitely comfortable with the ball at his feet. Certainly the way Inter like to play. Pressing high once more. Got to win the second ball. It's up. Marino heads forward, but Acerbi is able to find Enrique. The Sinners got so many players in there, and they're just continually trying to go down there. Oh, that's a good touch from Thuram. Enrique just looks up. He should have looked up long ago. Lewis Skelly looked a little leggy there, actually. Made the move towards the inside. You know when you're not going to beat a man for pace, so you try to gain a little bit of an angle and you try to go into the inside. That was the run Lewis Skelly did here. Bastoni coming forward. Jesus and Timber chase him all the way into the corner, and it's out for Saka. He's giving it away. Here's DeMarco. Not the best ball across. And it'll roll out on the opposite side. Lucky to get away with that one is Bukayo Saka. He just didn't know the homie was behind him. Number 8 is it Barella or Bastoni? Whichever. Inter also looking to press here on this throw, and we got to win a second ball. Got to win the second one. That's our ball. That's our ball. Nope. It is not. The referee does not agree. Inter not really connecting with the passes as well as they like so far today. But they are pressing high. Here's DeMarco putting Timber under and winning it back. That's great D from Mosquera. Eze behind the line. You got to keep it, homie. Oh, you got to know my man. That's a foul. You got to know man's coming. You got to know. Eze's got to have that presence of mind to know, to just kind of instinctively feel that dude's on his back. I think Luis Enrique and DeMarco are pressing really well, like on their opposition fullback with speed at times. I think we've played well. I think Arsenal played well so far in this first 15 minutes. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. I think so far we've worked out pretty much what they're trying to do. That's great work. Here's Thuram. That's a fantastic challenge. He's up. Step. It's back to the wall stuff. What a goal from Sucic. Holy hell, what a goal. Whew. Wow. Wow. That's a hell of a goal. I knew we were backs to the wall there. I knew we were. It was dire straits. It's a fantastic pass. That's a really good goal from Inter. It's a fantastic pass into the space, out of the center. We absolutely cannot let them make that pass from the center. Absolutely cannot have that. It's fantastic from Thuram. It's honestly fantastic from Mosquera. For sure, it's good D. Last ditch stuff, diving, putting the body on the line to get in the way. But then it's an absolutely fantastic finish from the Inter man, Sucic. And it's as you were, folks, 1-1 at the San Siro. I was saying he's the only players to score against Arsenal so far in the Champions League. Yeah, with Linnet, Carl, Azete. Oof. Is this not a corner? Arsenal pick up right where they left off. Some more pressure and Inter, of course, more than happy to play out from the back here. We got to continue to make him hit this pass right here and win the second one. Win the second one. And the first, third, fourth, fifth. There you go. Zuby down for Miles Lewis Skelly. And we'll reset. And we'll reset. It's been a good one. Been a good first 20 minutes. Absolutely entertaining. We cannot let them have the space down the middle. They're definitely looking to play narrow. Definitely looking to play narrow. And when DeMarco gets high and wide up on that other side, we can find the space in behind. Where are we in the center? Yep, find him. You can see how quickly, when the hole opens up, Zielinski gets to Zubimendi when he's checking to Saliba in our buildup. Even Jesus has come really far back on that one. But where's Eze? Come get the ball, homie. Where you at? Come get it. Come put your stamp on the game. Be the guy. I want to see it. Of course, Arsenal more than willing to take territory at a snail's pace. And I'm fine. I'm fine to play this game at a snail's pace. So we're Inter. That's what Serie A is. Slow and methodical. Although sometimes it gets crazy. Seen some pretty crazy scorelines so far this season over there. Como just beat Lazio 3-0. What a result that is for Cesc Fabregas. You know, not for nothing, but he might be on the radar for some a Premier League position before too long. I absolutely love Cesc Fabregas, and I would love to see him do well in the Premier League. We'll see. Hey, Saliba sending Lautaro for a hot dog. Not that it matters, but it was a good move. Hey, only to give it away. And now they've worked it for DeMarco. Here's Bastoni. Zielinski. Well, Cherby might be like the most Wookiee, Han Solo, and Chewie looking dude in the entire Serie A. Maybe even the Champions League. Who knows? Here's a kanji. Back for Barella. Arsenal have moved them all the way back. They've hit the ball long. You got to win the second one. That's good, D. Good press. Well done. And now it's at the feet of Saliba for Timber. Just take the space, sure. Jesus checking back really far there. Arsenal more than happy to have possession here in these areas. Here's Charles out wide. That's a good pass. Good take for Eze. Oh, it's a good step. Lautaro working hard. Lewis Skelly working hard. Who's going to win it? It's bouncing around in there. Eze will get penalized for holding Lautaro Martinez. Looks a little bit like the home field advantage there working in favor of Inter. But we don't speak on such things, do we? Absolutely wouldn't dare. If I speak, I'm in trouble. Just push him back. Just push him back. It's fine. It's fine. Can you make him hit it long? Can you make him hit it long? And now win a second ball. It's all day long. Are you calling another foul? What's the? It's offsides. Okay. I was going to say. I was going to say. That one was blatant. Arsenal standing up very well here. Giving a very good account of themselves at the San Siro. Saka with DeMarco in front of him. DeMarco falls down. Here's Saka. Hey, behind Jesus. Marino for Lewis Skelly. Out for Trossard. Enrique steps. He's going to try to go down the line. He'll win a corner. Well done. Well done. We haven't seen as much of Trossard or Bossardinho versus Luis Enrique yet today as we have Saka versus DeMarco. Round one goes to Enrique. Or does it? Or does it? Get it right. Let's get the corner kick. Eze, you got to get over the first man, homie. You got to get it to the back post. You got to get it to the back post, my man. Here it comes, the in-swinger. It does not even make it over the first guy. That is the whole point of our press. It's the whole point of our corner kick routine, rather, is to get it over the first man. Excuse me, what? What did the commentator say? Oh, my God. And we've worked it for Saka here. DeMarco faces him up. Jesus steps. And we'll recycle. More than happy just to keep possession here. It's a good step from Zubi. Try one down the line in the channel for Saka. It's up. You got to win a second ball. Here's Jesus. He'll turn. Here's Marino. Oosh. Jesus sold him short there. Hey, that's good work from Lautaro Martinez. What are we doing here? You got a step. Sucic. Actually turns out to be fantastic defense from Christian Mosquera. I definitely thought that he was just going to let Sucic dribble right in and shoot. Turns out that Mosquera does very, very good, very, very well here. This is a fantastic pass. Cherry steps. Good defense there on Marino. Oof. Thuram at the end, not good enough. Ay. Barella not happy one bit on the other side after that miss. Would much rather have had the ball played to him on the left-hand side, but Arsenal done well to work this For the press to the opposite side, and now up the line for Saka. It's a ball across. Lautaro Martinez enjoying himself. I think he's hit Timber in the balls. Right in the testicles. Lautaro, dude. Whew. Lautaro, man. What a take. This guy. Oh, yeah, he's well onside. Jesus for our goal there. Well onside. Was it a block or it was just a scuff shot? I think it was a scuff shot from Timber. What a hit. What a hit from Sucic. This goal right here from Sucic. Hey! Yeah. Yeah. That was a hell of a finish. And while the family jewels are checked on, let's look. Olympiacos beating Leverkusen Madrid up 2-0. Tottenham Hotspur beating Dortmund. Oh my goodness gracious. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Offsides, my man. Offsides, says the line judge. Jesus coming deep lots in this first 30 minutes to get on the ball, to get some touches. Definitely something we don't see from Gyökeres. Saliba playing a lot in the build-up here. Timber for Saka. DeMarco steps once more. And we'll just keep it moving with Zubamendi for Saliba. All the way out to Saka. What can you conjure? 1v1 with DeMarco. Beat him. Goes down the line. Saka gets past him into the box. It's cross. Good step from Bastoni, I believe. Or it might have been a Cherby. And we'll win another corner kick. You got to get it over the first man, gents. Right on the... Sommer's not even that big. He's not even as big as Robbie Sanchez. Get it over... Get it to the back post. Get it over the first man and dunk this in. This is what we do. Maybe they think he's better. Maybe they think I don't know. You would expect that to be his weakness. He's kind of smaller. But here we go. The in-swinger from Bukayo Saka. Here it comes. Yeah, it's all the way out back. Where's Jack? Across. It's in. Yes. Jesus at the double. Jack on the back post. Everyone thought the ball was looping out of bounds, but Leandro Trossard heads it back across, and Gabriel Jesus nods it in from a foot away. You absolutely love to see it. Set piece FC. Ole, ole. That's what I'm talking about. 2-1 to the Arsenal. Corner kick FC strikes again. Absolutely love to see it. And we're cooking at the San Siro. You love to see it. 2-1 to the Arsenal. After Jesus gets his second of the game, of course, always comes alive in the Champions League, having a good day. And we're off and rolling once again, 2-1 to the Arsenal at the San Siro. It's been a lovely Champions League evening so far. Inter, not happy. DeMarco clears. Oh, that's weak. That's weak. Lautaro just falls down under Saliba's challenge like a sack of potatoes. Wow. Half of our last 8 corner kick goals have been own goals. Owen Goal's killing it, man. He's having a great season, Owen Goal. Sommer calmly back for a Cherby as he rolls his eyes. Here is Akanji. He's going to try another ball through the center. Thuram is very good hold-up play. So does Lautaro Martinez. I think that's why they have no issue trying to play down the center a lot of times, because of the technical ability of Marcus Thuram and Lautaro Martinez. And we forced them to play it right out of bounds. Good pressure from Gabriel Jesus. He's having an absolute flyer. Loving life right now at the top. It's good to see, sitting on top of the world, feet dangling around, looking around. It's a long one into the channel for Thuram. He's only able to find David Raya with the header. He's going to drop it. He's going to drop it. Look out. There it goes. More than happy to. David Raya has definitely got a haircut. He's definitely 100% got a new cut for the Inter trip. He knew the cameras were going to be on. Just started winning a second ball. It's bouncing. You got to win it. You got to win it. We didn't. That's a great touch from Marcus Thuram, and Lautaro's running right at the defense. He'll take a shot. That's a good step from Miles Lewis Skelly, but will concede the corner kick. Jack Bossardino left in a heap at half field. A knee to the back from Bastoni. Welcome to Italy. He's still hobbling, holding his butt as he gets back in position here. DeMarco worked. It's looping. He's called something. Not sure what he's called, but he's called something. And it'll just relieve the pressure. Arsenal will take a lot of time here, as we do. Olympiacos still leading Bayer Leverkusen. Tottenham beating Dortmund. Paris 0-0 with Sporting Lisbon. Plenty of Champions League action today. Of course, Manchester City couldn't beat Santa Claus and Bodo Glimt up at the North Pole. An absolute implosion in 5 minutes from the vet Ballon d'Or winner, Mr. Rodri. A 5-minute red card. Well played, sir. They were already down 3-1, I do believe, at the time, or it might have been 2-0. Regardless, a wonderful result at the North Pole. Big up, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. And we got a ball here for Saka. It's a 2v2. Jesus running ahead of him. And he goes himself. It's a shot. It's wide. Hey, I think Sommer's going to have that one all day long. He got his angles right. Just watches it go by. And here we'll high press again. That's fine. Just make Sommer hit it long. Win the second ball. Thuram battling. Putting Mosquera under here. He's going to win it. Thuram is doing really well. Marcus Thuram is playing really well against Mosquera. Although Mosquera's not playing bad, he's also had his moments, had good moments. Barella trying to get into the channel, and he'll get told the what for from Miles Lewis Skelly. Looks away in dejection. They're certainly not enjoying life at home versus the league leaders at the moment. And I'm not certain, but let's look at this. Let's look at this table here. Let's take a quick gander at the table here. If we're on 21 points with one game to go, That's definitely that's 100%. Bayern could equal us. Madrid can't. So yeah, winning this game is guaranteed. That guarantees the there you go. That guarantees the advantage, home advantage, second leg all the way. We've worked it here for Saka. He's been involved a whole bunch. Suchit steps. Here's Zubi. Forced to turn around. Turam working hard. That's a foul. Luis Enrique putting on the speed. Miles Lewis Skelly retreats. He takes the shot. It's wide. A little bit of hesitation here. When he looks up and realizes there's no one there, puts his head down, goes for the shot. Miles Lewis Skelly, once again, yes, he's getting burned a little bit for speed, but if you notice he's arcing his run. He's very astutely closing down angles and running in an angle in a way that he can loop his run to get in front of the shot, and he's done just enough to keep Luis Enrique from getting a shot anywhere near on target, anywhere near comfortable. And the ball's with David Raya once more. We'll hit the ball into the channel. Acerbi gives it right to Bukayo Saka. That's well done. And DeMarco and Acerbi cannot combine to keep it from Saka. He's still going. It's a ball across. Akanji will concede the corner kick. It's well done. It's well done. It's well done. What can we conjure this time, B? Do the same thing. Let's just do the same thing. Run it back. Run it back. Let's see Jack on the back post. And Jesus get his hat trick. Oh, we got all the plans. Commentator talking about plan A, plan B, plan C. We got plan A through Z, my friend. What are we going to do here? Put it right on top of him. Right in the mixer. Love Saka's little like stutter step, but he does it like too many times. Once again, all the way to the back. Right somewhere underneath it that time. And he'll definitely call that one a foul. I think Sommer's taken an elbow, a forearm, perhaps a forehead to his own dome here. Ah, get up, you absolute bum. Yeah, absolute bum. He's bum rushed him. Marino puts his bum in Sommer's face, and Sommer puts his gloves on his face. I'm sure that doesn't smell great. Kivu looking pensive. Once again, Inter certainly more than willing to stick to the playing out from the back here. Arsenal lined up across the top of the goal box. Just force that pass every time, 50-50. Good touch for Eze. It's all day long. It's all day long. But Barella has taken it from Eze all the way to the corner for DeMarco. He'll hit the cross in. Here's Saliba just gets there. Lautaro swings and misses and then kicks Trossard. Ref doesn't see it. Or does he? Lautaro swung his boot at it here. We cannot let crosses in. Once again. Hey, Lautaro swing and a miss. That's an important header from Saliba. Certainly an important header from Saliba. Hey, yeah, he's kicked the crap out of Jack there. Bossardino hitting the turf. Oi, referee. That's rough. That's a rough challenge. There's no way they're checked that. No intent. It's not reckless, nothing like that. Doesn't mean it's not a sore one. Jack taking the blows for the team today, certainly. The ball's rolling again here with Christian Mosquera. Zuby coming back to help in the build-up. There's been a lot of space for Timber today. Zucic has compensated a little bit in the last 10 minutes, knowing that there has been a lot of space for Timber. We got to win a second ball. If you're going to play that one, you got to win the second one. That's a foul, referee. So Zucic will win it. He's got space in the midfield. So you got to step. You got to step. He's going to fake. Here's DeMarco. What a ball across. DeMarco, a screamer across. Raya dives to keep it from getting across the. Wow. DeMarco, absolute laser beam across the box. And David Raya with the save to keep it from going all the way across, maybe even sneaking into that back post and doing just the same on the follow-up. And now it's Arsenal's turn to defend the corner. Outswinger with DeMarco. Here he comes. It's a good one into the center. 2 red shirts up. No blue shirts to be found. Luis Enrique will collect. You can't let the cross in. Can't let the cross in. Can't let him cross. Enrique from Barella. Here comes the cross. Luckily, it's beaten everyone. And Jesus will carry clear. That's actually a good ball into the channel. Akanji reads it all the way. It's well worked for Lautaro through the lines. The pace is quickened here at the end of the first half. Zielinski dribbling through the heart of the defense, but Saliba, he's hit it right to Barella and is lucky, very, very lucky to get the foul from the referee. A wee bit soft, if you ask me, but hey, what do I know? And Raya will just calm it down. We'll try to get into halftime with this lead. It's been a certainly enjoyable game so far. I'm very happy we've made it to halftime almost with our health intact. We're into 1 minute of stoppage time at the San Siro. Arsenal been working hard, making Inter do the same. Marcus Thuram, Lautaro Martinez, and Zucic, of course, looking really good up top for Inter. Jesus with 2 goals, looking the same. Zuby playing well. Here is Timber holding off. Hey, that's good work, Saka. Cherby with a good step. Cherby with a good step. So too Zubimendi, he's won it, but Saka's giving it away. That's going to be a foul. The referee certainly agrees. And we're almost through the 1 added minutes. It's been a fantastic performance from the Arsenal here in the first half. I think Marcus Thuram has been very good up top. Hold-up play has been very good. I think Lautaro Martinez is a very, very tricky customer up top for them as well. I think that I know on this channel we've spoken about how I don't think the 3-5-2 is necessarily something that can have success in the Premier League, but I think that the way that Inter Milan play it, I think they definitely have lots of success with it. That's why they've been so strong in the Champions League the last few seasons. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that their 2 central players in Thuram and Lautaro Martinez are very technically sound, very press resistant, very good at keeping the ball under the challenge, under the cosh, and they've shown that today. And what it does is it brings the defenders more narrow. You can see that it's what Man U want to do. It's what Amorim wanted to do. But they bring the defenders narrow, especially when Lautaro comes so deep, or Saliba is totally out of position because he follows him into the midfield, right? And they are doing really, really well to play off of Thuram and off of Lautaro Martinez with Zucic and Barella to get those quick passes. And there's been that space in behind Marino and Eze and the other midfield, Zubamendi. There's been that space there a couple of times where they've just been able to drive right at the defense. Definitely the ball into the channel for Luis Enrique has been on all day. But I will say that Luis Skelly, despite obviously being outpaced, has done really, really well with angling his runs, with making sure the positioning gets him there right before the shot. Because I think a couple of times for Enrique and Thuram on that side, he's kind of maybe that first 3 yards, there's been that space there. And so both Thuram and Enrique have perhaps been like, okay, I'm going to beat him to the angle for the cross field, the keeper shot. And MLS has closed it down every time. He's been able to get there and cause, in the most dangerous moments that they didn't score, he caused Thuram and Luis Enrique to hit the shot wide or over, as it were. And I think that is to his credit, especially after we saw the Frimpong, stuff chat about how Frimpong absolutely dusted him, absolutely burned him. And yeah, but you can see that he's learned from it. You can absolutely see that Miles Lewis Skelly has learned from the Frimpong cooking, so to speak. And he's been able to make sure that he's there to put the defender off, to put the attacker off, the would-be goal scorer. So we're certainly happy to see that. And I'm going to get right back into it. When I return, I'm going to go get some more water. All right. Some very good work from the Arsenal in that first half. Jurriën Timber with an absolute scuffed shot. Gabby Jesus with a wonderful, wonderful finish. So to Zucic with a thunderbolt for the Inter Milan goal. And then set piece FC, baby. Corner kick again. Ole, ole. Leandro Trossard with a fantastic header back across the goal. Here we have the Madrid highlights. But yeah, I think that's Arsenal's press. It's a good goal from Mbappe. I think Arsenal's press has really surprised Inter. It surprised me right out the rip. The high energy has been very, very good from the Arsenal. Copenhagen down a man. And it's Scotty McTominay with the goal to put Napoli up. That must have been late. It was 0-0 for a long time. Conte's men ahead at the half. Tottenham Hotspur with a 2-0 lead over Dortmund. Oh my goodness gracious me. The chickens. The Pollo Fritos. Beating Dortmund. Uh-oh. Choo choo blood. Look out. Thomas the Frank engine. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Oh, what is it saying? Thierry Henry can't believe it. Oh my goodness gracious. Here we go. Sergio Romero, their highest goal scorer. Wow. What a goal from Solanke. Also, Dortmund down to 10 men. Lots of red cards today. Hopefully, we can avoid one in this game. It's been tight. It's been tense at the San Siro. Arsenal bringing the energy, bringing the heat. Gabby Jesus bringing the Champions League goals like he normally does. Good for him. You love to see it at the double. At the moment, I'm sure Arteta will give him more time to maybe go on and get that third goal, I should say, for the Champions League hat trick. But I want to see Ethan in the second half. Let's take Sack off. Let's get Sack out. He's been good. So bring in Medweke. Let's get Zubi Mendy off and bring in Ethan Nwaneri. I definitely don't want to see Declan Rice. I unequivocally do not want to see Declan Rice. I don't want to see Victor Gyökeres. I think if we give Jesus 15 minutes to get his hat trick and then give Kai Havertz some minutes, that would be smart. But yeah, right now, the best thing about this is that we are nice and healthy. I want to keep it that way at all costs. So looking at the names on the bench here, I'm thinking Norgard, Nwaneri, Medweke, Havertz, and maybe Nelly for Trossard. And yeah. So Norgard. So first I would do Nwaneri for Zubamendi. And then later on I would do Norgard for Marino. I want to see Havertz for Jesus. I would take Sakov right now. Medweke would cook. He would enjoy himself over there against DeMarco, who's having to do a lot of work against Bukayo Saka. So I would take Sakov right now. He's having a great game, having a fantastic game. But he's put in the shift. Good for you. Thank you. You did your bit. Now I would love to see him sub. Love the intensity. Love that we're winning. The priority is health. 150 million%. The priority is health. And so the likes of Lewis Skelly, Christian Mosquera, Eze, they should all go 90. For sure. It's looking like Saliba and Timber will probably do so as well. So that's not amazing, but it's not the worst. But yeah, definitely don't want to see Declan Rice. Definitely don't want to see Gyökeres. Definitely don't want to see Ben White. Big Gabrielle shouldn't even be there. Yeah. So I'd be more than happy to see the subs at halftime. Just bring the blue team. Bring the blue team at halftime. Bring the blue team before right at halftime. At least get Sack off at halftime. Oh, wow. Lewis getting back to me about the And now he's worried about Wolves after City couldn't beat Bozo Gimps today. Before the Champions League fiasco, there's something going on behind the scenes, and they finally know that aura is insufficient to fix it. Next game is a big deal for the locker room. It's Wolves, man. It's Wolves. Surely not. Surely not. Surely not. I mean, Wolves, Wolves have had a better start to 2026. I'll remind them of that. Wolves have had a better start to the year than you. You know, just saying. Ooh, Asif thinks that perhaps the team know that Pep Guardiola might be leaving. I never thought about that. That could be it for City. That they know he's gone. They know he's going. There's no way. I mean, if Pep goes down in flames in this league in this year, and then quits, and then like goes somewhere else or leaves Man City at the end of the season after this, after not winning for the second 2 years in a row for the first time in his career, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. We got a long, long, long way to go though. But City fans worried about Wolverhampton Wanderers. Oh my goodness gracious me. I should have been. I'm not gonna lie. I should have been. I talked a lot of smack before that game. Brought a lot of smoke on the preview on the weekly pod. I was ready for it, and then well, you know what happened. Mr. Owen Goal had to bail us out. It wasn't awesome. It was not awesome like Jan Awesome. Shout out Robert Salvatore. If you know, you know. We should be almost back. Pepsi getting their Lay's potato chip commercial in one last time here at the break. And again, you're not allowed to. You can't have a violin on a plane like that. Sorry, Qatar Airways. Totally unrealistic commercial from Qatar Airways. Are they back out? We got the lady down on the sideline, Anita Jones. Let's see what she's saying here. It's a hell of a goal from Jesus. Fox in the box style finish. Yeah, Anita Jones is looking for 3 more goals. I'm thinking 3 more goals for the Arsenal would be absolutely epic. She, I think, is called a 3-3. The Inter Milan probably going to come out pretty strong and go for this here in this second half. They need it. They don't want to play extra games. It's a 3-horse race in Serie A for the Scudetto this season. Napoli and the Rossoneri right on their heels. So, Kiev's men are going to want to avoid extra games. Arsenal will pretty much lock up top spot here if we hold this out. Should we hold it out, only Harry Kane and the Bavarian Giants could overtake us should we lose to the almighty Kairats next week. Something tells me we won't. Inter gonna go for it. You have to expect it's gonna be a good one. I don't think there have been any changes. We're underway here in the second half. Ball rolling again. Here is Jan Sommer. Kanji will hit one long right out the rip. Got to win the second ball as it comes down with it. It's a good touch. Here's Zubamendi. Urian Timber. Here we go, boys. Second half. Here's Marino. Inter coming out with some energy. Marino loses it. Here's Barella. Back for Lautaro. Reverse pass. DeMarco's going to get there. You can't let the cross in. Luis Skelly able to clear once, then twice. Got to win it, Jesus. Got to win it, Jesus. He has not done so. Throw in to Inter. I think Eze needs to step up a little bit more, have a little bit more influence in his second half here. I would really like to see him have a little bit more influence. That's for certain. Stray touch from Lautaro. Not like him. That's a good touch from Eze. Here's Marino through the midfield. It's a good touch. What do you got? What do you got? Find the pass. Find it. Here's Timber. Inter able to get set again. Saka renews his relationship with DeMarco. He's going to get a crossover. Zucic will battle for it. Saka does enough to win the throw-in. Jurian Timber certainly not going to dunk one long. We don't have a long throw-in specialist, really. Here's Zubi Mendy all the way. The dupe over Saliba's head. So maybe we weren't statistically qualified for the round of 16. According to the commentator here, we still need a single point. That's a great pass through the lines. Here's Marino. Space for Trossard. Faced up with a Kanji. Crossover. Jinky. Cut back. Cut back. And he's won another corner. Well done. Well done, Jack. That's well done, boss. Ardino has not beaten his man as yet today, but he's won a number of corners. And that is certainly dangerous when Arsenal are on the pitch. All right, Eze. I really need you to get it over the first guy. Get the ball over the first guy. All the way to the back post. Let's see it. Right on the back post. Eze with the in-swinger. It's a wee bit better. It's another corner. Referee. Arsenal fans can't believe it. Excuse me, Arsenal players can't believe it. No one in the red of Arsenal can believe it. Clearly comes off of Marcus Thuram. Clearly comes off of Marcus Thuram. And of course, the Inter players more than happy with that call. We'll make Jan Sommer hit it long here. Got to win a second ball. Thuram really doing some great hold-up play versus Mosquera there. Enrique with Trossard for company. He's done well to make him play it backwards for Akanji. And once again, we're more than happy to let Inter have possession in these areas, staying in the passing lanes. But Inter slowly gaining territory. Here's Zucic. The long switch for Luis Enrique. Beautifully controlled. Zielinski, as they're working hard to force them back once more. Jesus checks he's got help. Saka trying to force him inside. It's a good ball for DeMarco out wide. Trying to work it down the line. Saliba and Timber combine to make Lautaro and DeMarco give it away. It's a stray pass. Can you win it? That's great work from Jesus. Trossard versus Akanji, 1v1. Go for it. Cuts inside. That's great. D from Akanji. Great work from Akanji. Sort it out, gents. Why is Jesus so far over here on the right? What are we doing? Sort it out. It's well won by Mascara. Right for Marino. In for Saka. He's done well with them draped on his back. Eze right up the top of the box. Take the shot. Not up to the quality, but it was the same area as his hat trick versus Spurs. Trying to place it. Good stop that you would expect Sommer to make. He has done. And here's DeMarco for Lautaro. Good ball for Enrique. Jack will retreat to cover. And we've done well to get back in our shape. Once again, Inter have the ball in these areas, and we're more than happy with that. It's a give and go for Bastoni, but they've made him back heel. They've worked it for Zelensky here. Into the channel for Barella. Little too intricate. And we'll take over. Gotta win it. Jesus does really well against the Cherby to beat him. You gotta keep it. That's a foul. Referee will take the yellow card. Barella. Gotta put him in the book, ref. Cynical. Cynical. Wait. Referee. I can do this. The players can't do this, but I can. Referee. Kiev thinks it's okay to completely take Jesus' feet out as they coming back to get the ball. It's a switch for Saliba. Can you keep it? Just keep it. Lautaro pressing, being annoying. It's a good press. He's forced to throw. Has Timber. And he'll take his time. Gabriel Jesus is going to make the World Cup squad? Okay. Okay. Commentator has high hopes. Here's Timber. Nice and easy so far the first 8 minutes or so in this second half. More than happy with it. More than happy with it. That's good work from Turan once more. It falls for Martinez. He's going to fall down. Oh, puts Lewis Skelly in a spot of bother, but he's able to figure it out, able to work it out with Marino, but it's gone out of bounds. Of course, Lautaro will roll around in the box. Ooh, that might be a pin. That would be a really soft pin. This would be a really soft pin. I think he falls down, and because he falls down. Hey. Oof. It's an interesting one. Yeah. No pin. It's a weird one. I'd be upset if we conceded a pin for that. Definitely a weird one. Marcus Thuram once again holding the ball up well. Takes 3 of us to get it off him. Almost a good touch from Jesus. Arsenal just keeping him in front. That's fine. You got to win it now. That's fine. It's fine keeping it keeping them in front of us as a pressing. Well done. Sort it out. Sort it out. Unforced error from Akanji. Barella retreating. Jesus for Trossard. Back for Jesus. And again for Trossard. Jinky on Akanji. We'll just recycle. Keep it calm. All the way across for Timber. He'll cut back inside. We'll keep it ticking with Zuby. Mosquera. Lewis Skelly. Out wide once more for Trossard. In for Marino. The ball was there for the channel. He says no. Big Willie all the way to Saka. Timber makes the channel run. Lautaro forces the tackle right to Timber. Kind of awkward for Saka. He'll pick it up and face it up. 2 for company. Going to the byline. Falls over. The cross is there. Jack! Oh! Saka stumbled. Gets the crossover anyway. And oh my goodness gracious. It's a free volley at the back post for Jack Bossardino. And he's missed it. Missed it wide on the other side. Let off for Inter. A long one. Barella will win it. And now here's Enrique on the other side. Trossard working back well. It's a ball in and a ball out. Lewis Skelly will get there and win the goal kick. Well done. That is well done from Miles Lewis Skelly. Well done from Miles Lewis Skelly. I like the pace. I like the pace of the game. It's not too crazy at the moment. We've kept it nice and compact. Can you win it? All right, go. All right, Mikkel. Subs. I want all 5 subs right now, bro. 4 subs. Let's get 4 subs. Get Big Gab. If you have to. Big Gab on for Saliba. Marcus Thuram's having his way up at the top there for Inter. But he's also being a baby on this one. Pretty soft there, if you ask me, on that one. And that's where they go. Thuram's going to turn Mosquera, but he's hit it right at Raya. He just really fancies himself against Mosquera. Really fancies himself. Just rip one, dude. Got to win a second ball. Jesus battling hard. Hey, Zuby slips and Barella will get on it. Here's Luis Enrique. Can't let the cross in. We do it anyway. Here's Thuram. Mark DeMarco, thankfully, is offsides. Can't let those crosses in, guys. You know Luis Enrique is going to look for the cross quickly, early, especially with that kind of space out wide on the right. We cannot unequivocally let them have that kind of space. Big one upfield. Timber wins the second ball. Here's Saka. Bastoni for company. Now Sucic. It's going to go out for a corner. No. Timber flashing in with the cross. It goes off of DeMarco into the grateful arms of Jan Sommer. Oof. Woof. Production was watching replays. Arsenal already back on the ball. And here's Eze. Marino tells him just to keep it all the way for Timber. Pressed by Sucic, who is unimpressed by the referee's decision. Mikel subs. Homie. Get Saka off the field. Get Zuby off the field. Definitely managing this second half really well. Definitely managing this second half really well so far. It's a good ball in between the lines for Mikel Merino. And once more, here's Zubimendi. Trossard for company. As they picking it up to get a touch. All very tight in there. As they out for Trossard. He's left in a heap for his troubles. Here's Jesus. He's able to collect it, but it's a good touch. But they'll give it right back to Trossard. Will Lautaro. He gets it for Jury and Timber. Out for Saka. Gets it across. No, he does not. DeMarco with the defense. Well played. And it's Willie Saliba to recycle. Miles Lewis-Skelly once more. Mosquera making himself available. Inter will force it all the way back to Raya. Can we win the second ball? But Cherry not aware that Saka's there, and he'll force it to Jesus. He'll drive. Here's Saka in space. Takes 18 years to take the shot. Cherry gets across, and it's a corner. Nope, it wasn't a Cherry. It was Bastoni. Fantastic from Jesus. Saka just hesitates. Bastoni's able to get there. Declan Rice and Benjamin White, two players who I do not want to see at all, getting ready. Mikel Arteta, what are you doing? Absolutely ridiculous from Mikel Arteta. But Barella and Lautaro Martinez also coming off. Christian Kivu getting Esposito on the field. And Fratesi, the veteran. "30 minutes to go." I didn't want to see Declan Rice, but it looks like we're going to. Didn't want to see Benny Blanco, but we're going to. Urian Timber. This better be for Zubimendi. Eze's coming out. Jeez. Come on, coach. What are you doing, Mikel? What are you doing? Why take Eze out? Eze hasn't played. Zubimendi needs the rest. What are you doing? It's ridiculous, man. So Marino is the 10 now. Declan Rice in to take the corner kick. Find the back post. Nope. It's not great. Marcus Thuram. That's a good ball into the channel. Zubi's not going to be able to get it. Offsides anyway. Milan in a hurry to get it going once more. They're definitely calling a foul on Mosquera there against Esposito. Welcome to the game, my friend. The ball over the top, only as far as David Raya. Looks like Frattesi and Esposito are going to bring some energy in the press. A flat ball from Raya. Jesus unable to bring it in. And Inter try to work it with Zelensky here for Zucic. Marino comes in. They're going to call that a foul. Absolutely will call that one a foul. Arsenal less of a high press in this second half. It's past Miles Lewis Skelly. Frattesi will collect. Back for Enrique. Arsenal gets set in the shape once more. Here's a chair beat for Bastoni. We got to step out. Step. DeMarco's going to cross. Step. All the way to the back post. For Luis Enrique, he'll put it back across, but Declan Rice can clear. We cannot let them cross the ball. DeMarco and Enrique looking to hit it early every time. We cannot let them get the ball in. They have the quality to hurt us with the crosses. See? Here's Esposito. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wow. How has he done that? How has he done this? Great hold up, holding off Mosquera from Esposito. Somehow turns it around, swivels the hips for a shot between Mosquera's legs. It deflects. It's actually a save from David Raya. But it's given as a goal kick. Jesus still battling here. Saka going in dangerously. Ben White will win that header. So too Zubamendi and Declan Rice down comfortably for Lewis Skelly, who gives it away. It's a ball through the lines. Mosquera all over Esposito. And they're going to call a foul against. The guy is backing in all day, ref. Esposito's backing in all day, ref. How is that a foul? Like, what planet is that a foul? What universe is that a foul, man? He's backing in. Mosquera has played well today. He's really struggled against Thuram. And Esposito now is backing in. Zelensky does Gabby Jesus. That's good work. That's good work. Thuram hits it off Saliba. It was good stuff down through the middle of the park by Inter. Zelensky beats Jesus, breaks the press. 1-2 touch stuff from Esposito. Thuram not excited with Saliba, and it's a corner kick. DeMarco with the outswinger. It's down. Esposito in the box. Chips it over the goal. Luckily for the Arsenal. I think that's a save from Raya on the Esposito shot. Absolutely. David Raya will take 18 years on this one. Kievu can't believe it. I'm sure David Raya will be warned about his time wasting at some point here. Here's Lewis Skelly able to keep possession. Ben White on the right-hand side. An interesting pass meant for Saka. Jesus will pick it up. However, does well to keep the ball under the challenge of a Cherby. Zubamendi back out for Jesus. And he'll just recycle for Mosquera. And we'll look with Rice on the other side. Here's Trossard. Inter still pressing with energy, making us work it back. Ben White will find Bukayo Saka, but he's flagged for the offsides. Not sure I agree with the referee on that one. But we play on. Here's Zucic. A ball right through the middle. It's been on all day. Esposito doing more complaining to the ref because he's fouling Mascara than anything. Mascara's still playing strong, working hard. 20 minutes to go. He is not. Esposito diving once more. Declan Rice combining with David Raya to get it back under control, and it's back with Raya. Just forced to hit it long. It was not a good ball. Enrique will collect. Here's Esposito. Bumbling for Tezzi. Enrique can't let the cross in. Here's Akanji. Right to David Raya, who will hit one immediately, looking for B. Bukayo DeMarco lucky to pick up the second ball here. And it's a little bit stretched as DeMarco comes the other way. Oh my God, Marino. Dude, what the hell? It's a definite challenge, definite yellow card for Marino. It's a definite yellow card for Marino. Bastoni comes in and pushes him over and gets a yellow card as well. This is not a good challenge for Marino. It's a clear yellow card. It's a clear yellow card. Oh no. Oh no. Mikel Marino won't be able to play against Kairat Almaty. Oh no. A big Gabriel about to come in. Why we haven't seen Ethan Nwaneri or Madweke is absolutely beyond me, dude. Ethan Nwaneri going to Marseille after the game today. But he's not going to get in the game. Like, what are we doing here, referee? What are we doing here, Mikel? What are we doing here, Mikel? Gotta win it, Jack. Gotta win it. That's a foul, referee. Thuram on Trossard. Lewis hit me up, reminded me that Rodri coming back has caused the team to start to suck. Mosquera and Jesus coming off. Big Gab and Victor Gyökeres coming in. Some really interesting decisions here from Mikel Arteta today. I didn't want to see Big Gab. I didn't want to see Victor Gyökeres. I didn't want to see Declan Rice, but here they are, all three of them. Bukayo Saka, of course, has not come off the field because why would he? Why would we not play him for 90 minutes in a game that means literally nothing? But Mosquera has been good. Jesus also has been good. And instead of playing Nwaneri and Madweke, we're getting stronger. Jack does just enough to force Akanji to concede the throw in. Big 15 minutes for Inter. Arsenal cruising, comfortable. We want to keep it that way. Bastoni chasing Saka all the way back. Benny Blanco hitting one in the channel for Zuby Dooby Doo. Arteta screaming at him, get back. Zucic will get it rolling quickly once more. Does this game have anything else for us tonight? Enrique going past Trossard. Jack still working hard. Don't let the cross in. Here's DeMarco. If Victor's going to come on, I need him to score a goal. I need Victor to get back on the score sheet. That's for sure. I imagine we'll get deeper as the game goes on. Zucic over the top. Raya will be more than happy to collect in front of Forteze. Declan Rice powering it up the field. Here's Marino. That's a good touch. Is Jack going to get there? He will not. Marino up to win the header for Miles Lewis-Skelly. I think Miles Lewis-Skelly has had a pretty good game. Marino's had a pretty good game as well. In that midfield, hands bat in the air, just saying keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it collected. Mr. Benny Blanco, Mr. Cool, one into the channel for Gyökeres to give chase to. Saka doing well to put Bastoni under, who is pissed with Jan Sommer not hitting it long. And the only other sub I expected, it is Gabriel Martinelli, who will come on for Big Jack Trossard, you would expect. Oh, Leo. Here's Saka. It's a cross. Awkward. Comes back down. DeMarco with a big one. Who's going to win it? Big gab underneath it. Declan Rice will bring it down. Here is Saka. He had Victor in the middle, but he gets it another opportunity. Here is on the back post. Declan Rice. Reverse pass for Marino. Here's Trossard. Now Rice once more. Lewis-Skelly on the overlap. He's free to. Oh, the pass in to Zuby was there. Quite get there. And it's all the way back for Raya. Arsenal still looking sharp here. Here's Bukayo Saka. Gets absolutely taken out by DeMarco, who cannot believe the foul's been given against him, which will allow for. Why is he not played in? Why Declan doesn't play Gyökeres there, man? Oh my God. Why he doesn't play in Gyökeres there is beyond me. Jack's been good. Leandro Trossard's had a good game. Absolutely has had a good game. I think if Declan plays Gyökeres there, it's 3-1. 100% if Declan plays Gyökeres there, he absolutely buries it. Make up your mind, Martin. Free kick goes all the way back to David Raya. Rice loves that across the field run to get the ball to the opposite side of the press. It's well done, well worked. Here's Miles Lewis-Skelly and Big Gab. Inter have done well to make us hit it long more than once tonight. but we've also done well to battle and win the ball. That's good work from Gyökeres. He's gotten away from Martinelli. 1v1 with Akanji. Go at him. Go at him. He's just hit it past him and tried to run for it. Just overran it a bit in the end. But Inter not really coming at it quickly like you would expect after that. Ten minutes left. Here's Zielinski for Zucic. Now DeMarco. A ball through the middle. They've done that a number of times today. Here's Esposito. Gabriel will be penalized for some really good defending. Here's Bastoni. Don't let the cross in. Don't let him cross, B. Well done. Force DeMarco back. Bastoni back. Here's Zucic. Zerbi. Zucic. Bastoni. Excellent. Love them having the ball in these spaces. No problem. DeMarco's free. Do not let the cross in. B just lets him go. And once more, that's good work from Zubamendi. So calm in the box there. Up the line for Victor Gyökeres. He's got a man all over his back. Thank you, referee. Yellow card for Cherby. Certainly. Oh, wow. Legitimately all. He's literally on his back. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow. That's incredible. But Cherby just, like, give me a piggyback ride, bro. Hops on Gyökeres' back. More substitutions for the Men in Blue. Zielinski and Luis Enrique out. Duff and Boni in. We'll see what, if any, that does for the Nerazzurri. Benny Blanco can't decide what to do with his life. Decent effort from Gyökeres. Doesn't come off. Ball bouncing around. Can we win a second one? Saka trying the flick over with Cherby. Saliba steps. Saliba's been good. Marino gives it away. Not a great ball for Diouf. And it's forced Inter back. Arsenal will get set in their defensive shape here. For Tezzi all the way back. Here's Akanji. We'll just keep them in these spaces all day long. No problem whatsoever. Step. Don't let Bastoni cross. Don't let DeMarco cross. Don't let Boni cross. Good work, Zubimendi. Good work, Zubi. Stepping with his man to concede the corner, but it's good defense. It'll be an outswinger from Federico DeMarco. Gotta be big, Raya. Gotta be big. It's the outswinger. Where are we? Falls for Martinelli, who will run into space. Get a big one for Gyökeres. It's around the corner. He's there. It's a good touch. It's a good first touch. Oh, hey, it's still. Now, that's the thing we want to see from our fucking. Let's go! Oh! Come on! What a finish! Who said my man can't finish? Who says he can't finish? What a goal. It's well taken. That's well taken. Absolutely well taken from Victor Gyökeres. He's won the ball. He's done all the hard work, gets it into Saka. Good hold up play, good pass for Saka, and an absolute forward Jim peach of a finish. And I've been saying it, man. I've said it. Mikel Arteta and the gang brought in Victor to win this competition. That right there is a fantastic goal from Victor Gyökeres. And the Arsenal seal it with a plum, with a flourish. 3-1 at the San Siro. An absolutely dominant performance from the men in red and white. You absolutely love to see it. What a goal from Victor Gyökeres. You love it. Absolutely love to see it. My guy. Can't let the cross in. DeMarco de Turam. Inter, of course, will never give up. Absolutely love to see it for Victor. Absolutely love to see it. Fantastic finish. Jesus answers his critics tonight with a couple of goals, and Victor Gyökeres says, hold my beer, with a wonderful finish. It's over. Akanji Martinelli is going to anticipate the header, but he does well. Back for Jan Sommer. I got about 5 minutes left here to just enjoy this one. Put your feet up, gents. What a performance from the Arsenal tonight. What an absolutely incredible performance. Big Gav has left someone in the dirt. Bastoni. Esposito, I should say. And it's bouncing around in there. Bukayo Saka with a rushed, attempted ball into the channel. Martinelli does enough to force the giveaway. The Arsenal finishing far the better team here. Inter seeming to lose steam at the end. The Arsenal with a blinding performance. A lot of energy in the first half. Game control in the second half. Make the subs. Get a little bit of a boost. And we've sealed it. Sealed it. We've won it again. Here's Benny Blanco. Here's Saka to cut inside. Leaving DeMarco in his wake. Can you keep it? Can you keep it? It's a ball for Declan Rice. Turn over the shoulder from Saka for Martinelli. They'll be faced up with Akanji. It's a ball over. Get it again. Get it again. Corner kick. Declan Rice wins the corner off of Cherby. Saka was on the bench for the final. Or was he? Come on. One more for good measure. One more to make Footy Judge Mo cry. One more for good measure. One more for good measure. Here comes the in-swinger from Declan Rice to the back post. Of course, we've won the header, but it looks like Gyökeres has thrown Bastoni to the ground. No more than he deserves. An absolutely blinding performance from the Arsenal. A game didn't necessarily need to win. And Gyökeres is in again here. After Marino's won it, he's going to take a touch and have a shot. It's in row Z. That one has not come down yet. But he can be forgiven
because it was an absolutely glorious finish from the same spot not 2 minutes ago. No issue with him taking on the attempt. All you need from Victor is to come on and get a goal. He's done his job. The rest is a bonus. Inter gets the cross in. Like I've been saying, we cannot let DeMarco get crosses in. They will go to the very end. Despite having a 2-goal lead, Vertezzi hits it over the bar, but it's not that far away. We're into 3 minutes of stoppage time. The Arsenal home and dry here after a fantastic performance away in the Champions League. Really wrapping it up, stamping our authority. And now we will finish in the top 2. It's a good lofted attempt by Youngers. Not good enough. Declan Rice will run it out versus Diouf. But it's been a fantastic day for the Gunners. We did not necessarily rest as many of the players as I would have liked. Declan Rice, including. Oh no, Declan Rice not available for Kairat. What a bummer. It's looking like dudes coming out to get their yellows so they don't have to play versus Kairat. Gyökeres will put a Charby under. That's well done. Keep working. Keep working. Victor Gyökeres, my man. Making them struggle. Akanji will bring it forward. He gets it over to Diouf. A minute left to play. Into the channel for Bonnie. Only as far as Saka. Nelly with Akanji in front of him. Only Gyökeres in front of them. He's past him. He's holding him off. Bastoni. Or excuse me, Esposito. "30 seconds here, and it's all over." But the crying for Inter fans, beaten at home by the Arsenal 3-1. It's a magnificent performance from the North Londoners. What a day. What a day. Getting Olayed at your own stadium. Magnificent performance from the Arsenal. 100%. That is absolutely done and dusted in the Champions League. We've certainly made it through to the next round. Only Bayern Munich. How are Tottenham Hotspur 4th place? How have we let that happen? Tottenham are 4th place in the Champions League. Sporting currently beating Paris Saint-Germain. Ajax getting a win no one cares about. Madrid hit 6 versus Monaco. Copenhagen with a good draw versus Napoli in the dying embers there. What a day in the Champions League it has been, and the Arsenal will definitely be top 2. We have qualified in the top 2 of the Champions League, so we'll definitely not have to do anything versus Kairat. Wonderful performance from the boys. Lovely goals from Jesus. Lovely goal for Victor Gyökeres. And they switched me to the Sporting PSG game. But, of course, people, The instant live match reaction will be coming right up. Make sure you get that notification bell on so you know when I'm back live. It will be very, very soon. Of course, thanks for being here. Smash up those likes on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hype it up if you got any of those left. And follow me over to the match reaction. Thanks for being here, and you will see me next time.